last night, it was Wrestle Kingdom 18 for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And we saw Bryan Danielson appear. We saw Jon Moxley, Will Ospreay, and I believe it was David Finlay. And I think they were competing for the IWGP Global Championship, a newly minted championship that is meant to kind of take the place of the US/the United Kingdom title. It's kind of eerily similar to the Intercontinental title that they unified with the world title. But a new face popped up on the scene for New Japan, and it was none other than the man formerly known as Dolph Ziggler. He sat ringside for the match, got into an altercation with David Finlay at ringside, and then attacked him in a press conference after the match and kind of grabbed the belt and kind of insinuated that this is the title that he's coming for. So Dolph Ziggler is in New Japan. How do we feel about this? Because I have thoughts and I'm very, very happy. But I want to know how you feel about Dolph Ziggler appearing in New Japan Pro Wrestling and challenging for the IWGP Global Championship.
You know, I was so wrapped up with thinking that he's going to just go to AEW just like everybody else that I didn't even think about New Japan. And then when I saw that clip of him show up, I was like, wow, this actually makes the most sense. Just because, like, the way Dolph wrestles and, you know, he could keep up with, like, those long matches. He's obviously really good at wrestling, very good at selling. He's going to make everyone else around him look fucking great. But I do feel like he's a very underrated, underutilized star. And I think that he is very valuable to the company. As soon as I saw him over there, I was trying to think of names that are still technically in Japan, and correct me if I'm wrong on any of them, but I was thinking that it'd be pretty dope if I saw him, of course, with Okada, because that's a no-brainer, right? Will Ospreay is technically with New Japan. Is he?
AEW.
AEW. He's officially AEW. So I can't see that unless Tony Khan does his little contract thing. Okay. Well, I wanted to see Will Ospreay versus Dolph Ziggler. Then I was thinking about Naito. Is that his name? Am I pronouncing his name wrong?
Yeah.
I thought that would be really fun. I mean, David Finlay's pretty awesome. What's his name? The guy that I like a lot that be technical wrestling his ass off. I'm having a brain fart.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Yes, that'd be cute. That'd be really cute. I need that. I need that now, actually. So I feel like there's a lot to do with Dolph. God, I was just tongue twisting this now. But I think that is very fitting. And he's gonna actually have, like, you know, a lane to call his own. You know, and it's like a long time waiting because I just feel like he's just been idle while he was in the E. He's been keeping himself busy and stuff like that. But I would love to see him, like, be presented as, like, top of the top and work his way up to the world title. So what do you think about it?
I think that this was the best move for him. I feel like one of my concerns with AEW when it comes to the men sometimes is that they have such a loaded roster that they put you in the main event scene, and then you lose, and then you die out, and then the momentum is slowed. But I feel like in this case, New Japan's kind of decreased momentum benefits someone like a Dolph Ziggler, because Dolph Ziggler is the star power that they need and the wrestler that they need. This is someone who a lot of fans around the world and a lot of wrestlers know him to be a guy that's at the top of the food chain as it pertains to his wrestling ability, as it pertains to his matches, his ability to storytell in the ring. And I feel like when you put a guy like that in a ring with any one of your wrestlers, that wrestler's going to automatically look better. And if Ziggler holds the title, then that title is going to mean something. And I think it's just going to be a great story for him, because this is someone who we've been clamoring for to see as a world heavyweight champion or as a WWE champion. And I feel like while he may not get that opportunity now, he's going to be able to be just as reputable of a world champion and of a face of a brand as he would have if he were to still be in WWE and if he would have been given a proper chance. So I'm very, very eager to see where this goes, but Dolph Ziggler versus David Finlay is definitely going to be a banger, in my opinion. And I think that New Japan is the perfect home for Dolph Ziggler. But I want to know how everybody else feels about this potential match and Dolph Ziggler arriving in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But we're going to move forward